Hey, Miami Heat Nation, welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible legacy of Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade is more than just a basketball player, he's a legend in Miami. From leading the Heat to their first ever championship to becoming the face of the city, Wade's impact goes far beyond the court. In this video, we're diving into his unforgettable career, his legacy, and how a statue honors everything he's done for Miami. Let's get into it. The early years, a superstar in the making. When the Miami Heat selected Dwyane Wade with the 5th overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft, they had no idea just how much of an impact this young guard would have on the franchise. Coming from Marquette University, Wade wasn't as highly touted as LeBron James or Carmelo Anthony, but he quickly proved he was every bit as talented. In his rookie season, he made an immediate impact, averaging 16.2 points, 4.5 assists, and 4.0 rebounds per game. But it wasn't just his stats that stood out, it was his poise, his leadership, and his ability to perform in clutch moments. Wade showed a maturity beyond his years, and by the end of his rookie season, he had already earned a reputation as a rising star in the NBA. Still, the real turning point in Wade's career came just a few years later, in 2006, when he led the Heat to their first ever NBA championship. The 2006 championship, Wade's moment of glory. The 2006 NBA Finals was a turning point not just for the Miami Heat, but for Dwyane Wade's legacy. Up 2-0 against the Dallas Mavericks, Miami seemed to be cruising to an easy title. But what followed was one of the most memorable comebacks in NBA history. The Heat found themselves down 0-2 in the finals, with most people counting them out. But Wade wasn't done yet. In Game 3, he delivered an all-time performance, scoring 42 points and leading the Heat to a victory. That was just the beginning. Wade would go on to average 34.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 3.8 assists in the finals. His play in Game 5, where he scored 43 points, led the Heat to a pivotal win, and his clutch free throws in Game 6 sealed the deal for Miami. The Heat won their first NBA championship in franchise history, and Wade's 2006 Finals MVP performance became the stuff of legend. It was the moment when Dwyane Wade truly arrived as one of the NBA's best, and it was the beginning of his incredible career with the Heat. Building a legacy, Miami's heart and soul. Wade's success wasn't just about what he did on the court, it was about how he made Miami feel. After that championship win, Wade became more than just the face of the Heat, he became the face of the city. He was a beacon of hope for Miami sports fans, a symbol of perseverance and success in a city that had seen its fair share of struggles. Wade was the kind of player who wasn't afraid to show emotion. Whether he was celebrating a big win or hitting a game-winning shot, he played with passion and heart. His loyalty to the Heat was evident in everything he did. While Miami had some solid teams throughout Wade's early years, the next chapter in his career came in 2010, when Wade would get a little more help. The Big Three era, Miami becomes a dynasty. In the summer of 2010, Dwyane Wade's legacy would take on a whole new level. After years of carrying the Heat on his back, Wade was ready for something bigger. That summer, he was joined by two of the biggest stars in the NBA, LeBron James and Chris Bosh. The creation of the Big Three in Miami was a moment that changed the NBA forever. The Heat now had three of the league's top players, all coming together with one goal in mind: championships. The move was controversial, and some critics wondered if Wade would take a backseat to LeBron, especially after LeBron's famous Decision TV special. But Wade showed his leadership by embracing the idea of playing alongside LeBron and Bosh. He was willing to sacrifice individual glory for the greater good of the team. That's what true leadership is all about. In the 2011-2012 season, the Heat finally got over the hump, winning their second NBA championship by defeating the Oklahoma City Thunder in the finals. Wade's defense and ability to hit clutch shots were key to Miami's success. While LeBron earned Finals MVP honors, Wade was still the team's emotional leader, and his impact could be felt every time he stepped on the floor. The following year, in 2013, Miami won their second consecutive championship by beating the San Antonio Spurs in a thrilling 7-game series. Wade's defense, leadership, and big plays in critical moments helped seal the win. The Heat's dominance in this era, winning 4 straight conference titles and 2 NBA championships, was largely due to Wade's willingness to take on a smaller role for the good of the team. Wade's leadership, sacrifice, and success. One of the most remarkable things about Dwyane Wade during the Big Three era was his ability to put the team ahead of personal achievement. As LeBron James took on more of the offensive load, Wade's scoring dropped, but his leadership only grew stronger. Wade showed the world that being a champion wasn't just about scoring the most points, it was about elevating your teammates and doing whatever it took to win. In 2014, after the Heat's run of dominance, Wade was faced with another challenge: maintaining his body's health. Injuries started to take a toll on Wade's game, but he refused to back down. Even in his later years, Wade continued to give it his all for the Heat. His leadership didn't waver, and his ability to deliver clutch plays when it mattered most remained a hallmark of his career. The final seasons and retirement. By 2018, the Big Three era was over, and Wade was transitioning to the final chapters of his career. He took on a more mentor-like role, guiding younger players while continuing to give his best for the Heat. His last season, in 2019, was a farewell tour, where fans across the world got the chance to say goodbye to one of the greatest to ever play the game. On his final game in Miami, Wade was given an emotional send-off by Heat fans who packed the arena to honor him. It wasn't just about his stats or championships, it was about everything Wade had done for the team and the city. His loyalty, his heart, and his leadership had made him a hero in Miami, and the city had responded in kind. It was clear that Dwyane Wade wasn't just a player to the people of Miami, he was family. As Wade walked off the court for the final time in Miami, the emotion was palpable. The Heat's organization, from the front office to his teammates, showered him with respect and admiration. His iconic number 3 jersey was raised to the rafters in a heartfelt ceremony, cementing his place in franchise history. The fans, some who had watched him grow from a rookie to a Finals MVP, cheered through tears, acknowledging not only his on-court greatness but his impact on the community. Wade had led the Heat through their most successful era, and his retirement marked the end of an era for both the team and the city of Miami. It was a fitting tribute to a player whose legacy would endure long after his final game. The statue, honoring a legend. In 2023, the city of Miami honored Dwyane Wade with a statue outside the FTX Arena, ensuring that his legacy would be forever remembered. The statue, capturing Wade in mid-air, one of his signature poses, perfectly symbolizes his dynamic playing style. For years, Wade soared above the competition, using his athleticism and skill to lead the Heat to greatness. But the statue isn't just about his on-court greatness. It's a tribute to his heart, his leadership, and his impact on the city of Miami. Wade wasn't just a player for the Heat, he was a symbol of the city itself. His loyalty, his dedication, and his role as a community leader made him beloved by fans and residents alike. The unveiling of the statue was an emotional moment for Heat fans. It wasn't just a statue, it was a reflection of everything Wade had given to Miami: his 3 championships, his MVP performance in the 2006 Finals, and his leadership through some of the most memorable years in the franchise's history. For the fans who cheered him on through it all, this statue was a permanent reminder of a legend who had shaped Miami basketball in ways few players ever could. It stands as a tribute to his place in Heat history and in the hearts of the people of Miami. Wade's statue isn't just a piece of art, it's a lasting symbol of a career defined by greatness, sacrifice, and love for the game and the city he called home. Every time someone walks past that statue, they'll be reminded of what Wade gave to Miami, not just through his basketball achievements, but through the heart and soul he poured into the city. The statue is a permanent reminder that Wade is forever a part of Miami's identity, his legacy etched into the fabric of the city. It will stand for generations to come, just as Wade's legacy will. Dwyane Wade's legacy in Miami isn't just about his championships or his place in the NBA's history books, it's about who he was as a leader, a teammate, and a member of the community. From his early years as a rising star to his final season as a beloved veteran, Wade's journey with the Heat was one of sacrifice, greatness, and loyalty. And now, with his statue standing outside the arena, his legacy will live on forever in Miami. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth looks at sports legends and their incredible careers. Let us know in the comments, what was your favorite Dwyane Wade moment? Until next time, this is Remix Sports Media, where the game is always in replay.